is resolved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.
Hello friends, this is Shreyans Kothari and I welcome you all to the YouTube channel of S. Chand Academy. Yes, you have landed the right place because here we are with the video solution of Quantitative Aptitude. Man, this is the book. This is the book you need for any examination. I think the most comprehensive book for Quantitative Aptitude in any competition. You name the competition exam. You want to go for UPSC, it is there. You want to go for bank, you want to go for SSC, railways, campus recruitments, whatever you want to go for, just go for this book first. And this book is a gateway for all the competition examination. आपको क्या करना है? This channel provides you a lot of video solutions. The basic concept we follow is we just clear the concept first and we take some of the questions from the chapters so that you get everything about that chapter in a single video. अगर आपके पास book नहीं है, अभी जाइए book लीजिए. But this video can act as a standalone video because by using this video, by viewing this video, the chapter will be clear itself. So what are you waiting for? Without wasting time, let's move to the chapter. So here we are with the new chapter, that is chapter number 25, volume and surface areas. After area, now we should know more about volume because the figures will be 3D figures and we need to know about volume. सबसे पहली चीज तो हमें पता होनी चाहिए what exactly volume is. See, एक चीज तो आपको पता होगी कि कोई भी चीज का volume, anything which has got volume means how much it can be filled with anything. That is the whole volume of any container. See, for example, I have made like this figure. You can make anything like another figure than this. Whatever can be filled in this total is known as the volume of that. Now, the basic formula behind any volume formula, say for example, if I have a square thing and from that square I form a cube, consider this as cube. So, for that cube thing to happen, basic portion is you just imagine this square and imagine like that you have to put a square plus a one square, one square, one square. You just put and pile up the squares. So that pile up the square will become this cube, if you understand my point. So generally what happens is you just have to find out the area of the base and you multiply it with the height of that. So that area multiplied with the height will become the volume. That is the basic concept behind any volume. Let's do some of the examples. कुछ examples करते हैं. सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं cuboid की. So cuboid is basically what? Cuboid का मतलब होता है there is a rectangle at the base and above that rectangle you frame a box kind of structure like this. This is the rectangle and above the rectangle you made a box of that. So it has three properties. One is the length and one is the breadth. So when you calculate the area of length and breadth, it is L into B, right? So here we go L into B. Now L into B when multiplied by the height. Why height? Because you just pile up over that. So if you multiply that length into breadth into height, it becomes the volume. So volume is equal to length into breadth into height of that cubic units. Whatever the units, it's centimeter or meter or anything. So length is L, B is breadth and H is height. So volume is L into B into H. That is you need to remember. Now surface area. How many surfaces do you find? यहाँ पे कितनी surfaces मिल रही हैं? Just count them. One is the bottom one is the top one. One is the left one is the right one is the front one is the back one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 areas we have, right? Total 6 surface areas. Surface area means उस area जो बना है उसका outer area surface कितना है, right? That is known as surface area. Now if you do it logically, आपका this वाला surface and इसके back वाला surface will be same, and that area will be like L into H. So L into H plus L into H, we have 2L into H. From this portion, from the right hand side, we have B into H. At the same time, from the left side, so we have B into H plus B into H. Then we have bottom and the top, so length into breadth. So we have length into breadth plus length into breadth. So in total, we have 2LH, 2BH and 2LB. So 2LB plus BH plus HL. That is the square units of surface area. So total surface area is the total outer covering we have of any structure. When you call about cuboid, we have 6 structures and the formula is 2LB plus BH plus HL. Diagonal, that diagonal from this side till that side, that is also known as the maximum length of anything that can be put in this cuboid. So that is very simple, L square plus B square plus H square over square root of that. Right angle triangle, same like this. So we have got L square plus B square plus H square divided by the root of that. So this was all about cuboids. Let's move on to another figure. Now we have cube with us, cube. If you call it a cube, that means there is a square figure and square figures are multiplied by itself. So square into square into square. This all are side A units. The side of a square is A units. So when you talk about volume, see, as I told you, area of the base, that is A into A, that is A square, multiplied with the height, that is A cube. So volume will be A cube. Surface area, as in the cuboid, there were 6 surfaces, same as a cube. Cube has also 6 surfaces. So when you call about 6 surfaces, we have this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. The area of one surface, first surface or any surface is like area of the square with the side A, that is A square. So we have 1A square, 2A square, 3A square, 4A square, 5A square, 6A square. So it will be 6A square units. And when you talk about diagonal, if you remember, if the sides are equal, what we do is root 3A. So we have root 3A. In the right angle part, we root 2A, and in the cube part, we root 3A. So very much similarities to all the similar figures. We just find out, we are trying to find out कि कुछ similarity बने जिससे बहुत ज़्यादा रटना ना पड़े, याद हो जाए. आगे बढ़ते हैं, next figure की बात करते हैं. Now the next figure is cylinder. What about cylinder? See, there is a circle over there and there is the height. So I guess volume is very easy. What you do is pi r square. Pi r square is what? The area of the circle, that is the base, into height. So pi r square h. The volume will be pi r square h, because r is the radius, h is the height and pi is pi, right? So pi r square into h. That is the basic thing what I told you earlier. You just need to remember that. Now, curved surface area. What is curved surface area? This surface area, curved surface area. So curved surface area is all about what? See, this is the circumference of the circle. If you remember, this is the circumference. And curved surface area, if I open up the cylinder, right, this, it will become a rectangle. Rectangle with one side as h, and the curved surface area, the curved part is the circumference of the circle. So what is that? 2 pi r. So 2 pi r into h, that is 2 pi r h, is the curved surface area. As I told you, 2 pi r is the length of the rectangle when it is opening, and h is the b, that is breadth. So we have got 2 pi r h. Total surface area. So total surface area is 1 pi square r here, 1 pi r square here, and the 2 pi r h. One is pi r square plus pi r square, 2 pi r h. So these two become pi r square 2 We have got this. So 2 pi r, when I take common 2 pi r remains here, h remains here. So 2 pi r plus h. This is the square, this is the total surface area including both the things. So this is the total surface area. So you need to remember all the formulas, but I think रटने की जरूरत नहीं है. Understand these things. एक बार समझ आ गया, उसके बाद तो काम बहुत आसान है. Okay, move on to further. Now we have cone, right cylindrical cone. Slant height. If you need to find out the slant height, as it is told, L is equal to h square plus r square. If you can see, this is a right angle triangle. If it is h, if it is r, h plus r, right? Okay, so we move on to the volume part. Volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. See, if we complete this as a cylinder, अगर इसको cylinder बना लेते हैं, so cylinder के part 1 part 2 part 3 part ऐसा समझा जाए कि 3 part में divide हो जाता है और उसका 1/3 part जो है वो volume cone का रहता है. So 1/3 part of pi r square h. Pi r square h is the total volume formula and we have just 1/3 of that. So total volume is 1/3. Curved surface area. Now this is important. See, this is the curved surface area. So this is just pi r into L. Pi r into L. That is it. So this is curved surface area. Total surface area is pi r L plus pi r square. See, this is pi r L and this is pi r square. So we have got total for total surface area. We have got curved surface area. In this way, we need to do. Okay, let's move on to further. Next figure. Next figure is frustum of a cone. What is that frustum of the cone? When you cut a cone from anywhere in the between, in the middle, not exactly in the middle, but anywhere from this, then it becomes a frustum. So when a cone is cut by a plane parallel to the base of the cone, the portion between the plane and the base is known as frustum. This portion is known as frustum. Simple सा बात है, आपने cone था उसको parallel to the base cut कर दिया, जो remaining part रह गया, that is known as frustum. Now we have small r as the radius of this and the capital R is the radius of this, and that is the total height of the frustum. So volume is equal to pi h by cube, pi h by 3. Pi h by 3, and we have got r square plus r into r. We have pi h by 3, r square, r. That is the area of the frustum. Slant height, if you need to find out this slant height L, it will be r minus r. You need to do r minus that r plus h square. Why so? Very simple way. See, we have r minus r. This whole r minus the small r will be this part and this part. So again the same formula of using a right angle triangle. So we have got r minus r ka whole square plus h square. Lateral or a curved surface area. It is like pi L r plus r. Pi r L में से pi L r plus r. And total surface area is like pi. We have just these things. Pi, capital R, small r, L r plus r. L r plus r is from here. Right? So we have got pi r square plus L r plus r. So in this way we need to do about the frustum. Let's see, कुछ और भी हमारे पास 3D figures रह गए हैं, उनको भी कर लेते हैं. One is sphere. Sphere का मतलब है गोला, right? So when it is a sphere, कुछ चीजें बहुत simple हैं, जैसे कि volume is 4/3 pi r cube. 4/3 pi r cube, that is the simplest way. And surface area is 4 pi r square. 4 times pi r square. Thus the whole surface of the sphere is 4 pi r square, and the volume of that the round part, that is the sphere part, is 4/3 pi r cube. And if it is hemisphere is the half of that sphere. So if it is hemisphere, volume will be half, 2/3 pi r cube. It was like 4 pi r cube, it is 2/3. The whole sphere volume was 4 by 3 pi r cube, it will be 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now the curved surface area, obviously that was 4 pi r square, this is 2 pi r square, the curved surface area. When you talk about the total surface area, then we have 2 pi r square, then one is 2 pi r, so 3 pi r square, 2 pi r square plus pi r is 3 pi r square. That is the total surface area, right? In this way, we need to find all, we need to do all the questions and find out the answers. One is pyramid. What a pyramid. So when you talk about pyramid, the volume is 1 by 3. Area of the base into height, and we do it always like that. If it is a pyramid, just 1 by 3 and then area of the base and the height. Whole surface area is area of the base, area of each of the lateral faces. So just find out the lateral faces, find out the area plus the area of the base. That is simple. Remember that 1 liter is 100 centimeter cube. Generally we need to do it like that only. जब 1 लीटर की बात होती है, we call it like water, and water का mass और liquid का liter is same. So 100 centimeter cube is the liter. So 1 liter is 100 centimeter cube. That is, you need to remember. यही मानना है, assume करना है water की तरह, right? So we move on to questions now. Now we will do some questions. Questions करेंगे, questions को समझेंगे, कैसे questions करने हैं. Let's see how to do all the questions. We have a sphere that is melted and molded into solid cylinder. If the radius of both the solids is equal, then find the ratio of total surface area of sphere to the total surface area of cylinder. Let's see. A sphere is melted and molded into solid and the radius is same. So radius is same and sphere. So when you call a sphere, the volume, what is the volume? Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, and volume of the, this is for a sphere and this is for the cylinder. The volume of the cylinder is pi r square, and that is h. But if it is said that if the radius is same, find the ratio of total surface area. We know that this sphere is molten and molded into cylinder, right? So the volume here is equal to volume here. So when we write like that, 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to pi r square h, right? So we have this gone, this also gone. So we have 4r by 3 is equal to h. So we have found the formula of h in terms of r. Now what is required? It is required the total surface area of sphere to total surface area of cylinder. So first we calculate what is the surface area of sphere. So surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square, that we know, and the total surface area of the cylinder. So total surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r plus h. Now this h we know, this h is equal to 4r by 3. First cancel out all the pi's, we calculate all the r's. So here we are left with 4r, and here we have 2r plus 4r by 3. So we do one thing, this 2 gets cancelled out, so 2r ratio 3r plus 4r, that is 7r by 3. So cross multiplication, 6r ratio 7r, r gets cancelled, so 6 is to 7. So my answer comes to be 6 ratio 7. Is there anything called 6 ratio 7? Yes, we have. Yes, we have. We have option number D. So that is asked very recently in IBPS PO. So these questions also come in bank exam. एक भ्रांति है बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स की They just think कि 3D वाले questions banking में नहीं आते. I must tell you, आते हैं और कभी भी आ सकते हैं. अच्छे से prepare करिए. We have next question as question number 3 for you all. The solid cube has volume 13824 that is given, is cut into 8 cubes of equal volume. Great. The ratio of the surface area of the original cube to the sum of the surface areas of the 3 of the smaller cubes is. A bit different questions, right? First thing first, the solid cube of volume this. So, what we need to do is 13824. Is it? We need to divide this by 8. Why so? Because they have been cut into 8 cubes of volume, same volume. So 8 cubes, right? 8 cubes. So just divide this. What will we have is 8, 13. So 8 ones, 8 ones are 8. Now 8. We have left 5 and 8. 5 and 8. 7 is 56. We have got 22. 22 is like 2 times 16. So we are left again with 6. So 64 is 8. So we have 1728. 1728 is volume of 1 cube. Because we have total 8 cubes of same volume. So 1 cube volume is this. 1728 centimeter cube, right? Now, if you remember, the volume of cube is known as A cube. Simply A cube, nothing else. So, if I say A cube is equal to 1728, that means A is equal to cube root of 1728, and you know it very well. It is cube of 12. So, cube root of 1728 is 12. Now we have got A. What is asked? The ratio of surface area of original cube. Okay, great. 3824. What is the cube root of that? We should know the cube root of 1 through 824, and that is 24. So we have 24. Now the ratio. See, we have been asked the ratio of total surface area of the original cube to the sum of the 3. See, the total surface area, if you remember, the total surface area of a cube is 6a square. So 6 into a square, that is 24 into 24. Now 3 times the area, the total surface area of 3 such cubes. So such cubes mean the smaller ones with 12. So we have got 6 into 12 into 12. Why so? See, again I am telling you, this is the 6a square. That is the formula for the bigger cube, which was divided further into 8 cubes. And this is the area, the total surface area of the smaller cube, which was being molded as one of the 8. And we have to find 8 such cubes, right? 3 such cubes. So simply 6 gone. This is 2 and this is 2. So we have 4 by 3. That is 4 is to 3. Is it like right answer? Let's see. 4 is to 3. We have that in the option, and that is the correct answer. It is also a recent SSC CGL previous year paper. Very simple question. Let's move on to the next question. So we have question number 10 over here. The ratio of curved surface area is given and the ratio of slant height is given for the 2 cones. Let's suppose we have cone 1 and that cone 1 has radius 1 and then slant height 1. Similar way, cone 2, that is radius 2 and slant height 2. Now the slant height L1 by L2 is given as 1 is to 4. We can call it 1 by 4, no issues. Now we are given with the surface area, curved surface area. If you remember, the curved surface area of cone is pi RL. So the ratio of curved surface area of two cones, R1 L1 divided by pi R2 L2 is given as 1 is to 8. So here we go, 1 is to 8, right? Now pi se pi cancel ho jata hai. So R1 by R2, L1 by L2 is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 8. So we have 2 here. So R1 by R2 is equal to 1 by 2. That is it. So we have R1, R2 with the ratio 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2 is the answer, and it is SSC CPO very recent 2017 question. So in this way you need to do. Understand the basic concept. The only thing is you need to understand the concept behind it. कुछ फॉर्मूले हैं उन्हें याद कर लीजिए. दैट इज द बेस्ट थिंग. बहुत ज्यादा आसान है ये टॉपिक, बहुत ज्यादा आसान. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so what we do is just consider this length and breadth. So say for example, the length is considered as 3x and the breadth is considered as 2x. We have considered two things. 2x, right? Now what is said? Height is also given and total surface area is given. First calculate the total surface area. So what is the total surface area? Total surface area of a prism. So when you talk about prism, we have perimeter of the base, right, into height, plus we have to multiply this 2 into perimeter of the base, not the perimeter, area of the base, right? See, perimeter of the base, base is rectangular. So if you know it, perimeter of the rectangle is like 2r plus l. So what I do is 2 into, what is r plus l? Not r plus l, that is l plus b. So l plus b, that is 2x and 3x. Then what is height? Height is given 12 plus 2 into area of the base. What is the area? Area is actually, if you remember, the area is of rectangle. Rectangle is L into B. L is 2x. This is 3x. So we have 3x into 2x, L into B. Right? Now we just calculate this. Let's see how much it comes. 12, okay, 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we have got 5x into 2 is 10x. 10x is 12. So we get 120x here. Then we get 3 into 2, 6 into 2, 12. 12x square here. So that is the surface area. And this surface area is given in the question. It is given in the question as 288. Right? So it will be 288. So simplify it. This 288 divide by 12. Let's divide this by 12. 288. Right. So we do it 2 times, that is 24. We get 4 and we get 8. So 48 is 4 times. Right. So just 10x 0 and that is 24. So finally we have arrived as x square plus 10x minus 24. We put this 24 from the right hand side to the left hand side is equal to 0. Now we need to solve this equation, that is it. So let's solve this equation. If you can remember, we had x plus, there's something called multiplication formula, and what we do is we just split into 2. So here we have got x square, just split into 2 such things so that this minus 24, so minus 24 can be arrived by 12 and 2. So I can write plus here minus 12 and 2, and I can write 12 minus 2. 12x minus 2x here. So 10x can be written as 12x minus 2x, and this is minus 12. So what I do is I put plus 12 and minus 2 here. So 12 into minus 2 is 24 and 2. So we have got two type of equation here. So x minus a and x plus a. If you remember, x plus a, x minus b. When we multiply this x plus a, x minus b, we get x square here. Then we get minus xb, we get plus xb, we get a into b, so minus ab. So if you remember like this, that is a. So if you do like that, it will be like x square plus a minus b, ab, right? So in the similar fashion, I have written this. So if I do like that, x plus 12, x minus 2, and that is equal to 0. So in these two cases, x can be either minus 12 or 2. Because if I put 2 here, 2 minus 2 is 0. Or if I put minus 12, then 12 minus 12. But x is actually related to length and breadth. So if it is related to length and breadth, it cannot be minus 12. So this value is absurd value. So we put 2. So we have got length and breadth here, right? Finally, we have got length and breadth here. So length will be 6 units, that is maybe centimeter, and breadth may be 4 centimeter, right? Now we need to find the volume of the prism. So volume of anything, if you remember, I told you once that volume of the base into the height, right? So volume of the base, volume of anything is like area of the base. So area of the base is 6 into 4, and we need to multiply it by 12. So 6 4s are 24. We need to multiply by 12. So 12 into 12 is 144. 144 into 288. So we have arrived at 288 centimeter cube, and that is the volume of the prism. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 24 we are on. Okay. See, this says the sum of the radius and height of a cylinder is 19. So simply we can write r plus h is equal to 19. Now the total surface area of the cylinder is 1672 meters square. So what is the total surface area? First thing first, total surface area. The total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r plus h. This is the total surface area, right? So it is like 2 pi r plus h is equal to given. What is it is given? It is given 1672. So I write 1672. And r plus h, the value of r plus h is 19. So I put 19 over here. It comes out to be 1672. So 2 pi r, just put pi r, 19 into 2 is 38. So we get 1672 divided by 38, right? Do one thing, divided by 2, we got 19, divide by 2, that is 8. Then we got 7, that is 36, 836. So 19 divide by 836. So 19 into 5 is 4. 19 into 4. So 19 into 4 is 76. We have got 83 minus 76. So 13 minus 6, again 76, and it is 4 times. So 76. So when you divide this 19, 836, we get 44. So we have got pi r. See, this pi r is equal to 36. So r is equal to what? We put pi in the denominator. We have got 36 by pi. Pi ki value is 22 by 7. Oh, not 36, sorry. We have to put 44, sorry. So we have got pi r is equal to 44. Now r is equal to 44 by pi, and the pi value is 22 by 7. So we put like 44 divided by 22 divided by 7. So we have got R is equal to, we get 2 here, so 7 into 2 is equal to 14. Now we have 14. R, we have got 14. Now what is the question? Question is, what is the volume of cylinder? You know the volume of cylinder. Cylinder's volume is pi r square h. So it is pi, that is 22 by 7. Then r square, r is equal to 14. So 14 into 14. Then what is h? Let me tell you what is h. R plus h here is 19. So in that r is 14. So 14 plus h is equal to 19. That gives h is equal to 19 minus 14. See, we have put r is equal to 14 here. So r plus h plus 14 is 19. We put over there. So h is equal to 19 minus 14 is 5. So we put the value over here, that is 5. So 7 into 2. Now this 5 into 2 is 10. Let's multiply here. 22, 14, 4 to 28 here and 28 here. So 8, then 0, then 3. 308. So we got 308. 14 into 22 and 5 into 2 is 10. So we got 3080 centimeter cube. That is the volume of cylinder. Is there any 30? We have got 3080 and here it is 3080 and that is the answer. So first thing first, what you need is, you need to calculate R from R plus H formula. We have got R plus H was given 19. R we found R is equal to 14. Then we put that formula into the cube volume formula and we got the total volume. So in the similar way, we need to do more and more questions. Here we go for the next question. Here we go. The rectangular paper of 44 centimeter long and 6 centimeter wide is to form a cylinder of height equal to the width of the paper. So height is equal to width of the paper, right? The radius of the base. See, when you see a rectangle and that is transformed into a circular cylinder with height is equal to width, that is okay, no issues at all. If you understand this point, this length of the paper will become the actual perimeter or circumference of the circle. So circumference of the circle will be 44 centimeter. What is the circumference of the circle? Known as 2 pi r, and that is equal to 44, right? So if I go with 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 44, that means we calculate this, we do this. So r is equal to 7 centimeter. That is the answer, my dear friend. I don't think that was a big question, but yes, it was a tricky question if you understand. It came in the previous year paper CDS 2016. Quick question it was, but if you don't understand the basic concept behind it, it won't be easy for you. So if you need to understand this, if you remember in the theory part when I told you about this, when how the cylinder is formed, it was clear that this the whole length becomes the circumference of the circle, and this way the question became easy. Otherwise, it was not that easy. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go. It was CDS 2016. Now, when the ball bounces, okay, if ball bounces, it rises to its 2/3 of the height from which it fell, right? If the ball is dropped from 36 meter of height, say for example 36 meter of height, and it was dropped, so how high will it rise at the third bounce, right? Third bounce. So first bounce, it will rise to that. In the second bounce, it will rise to that. And in the third and the final bounce, it will rise to that. So do one thing, 36 divide by 9, actually 3 into 3 is 9. So we get 4. So we get 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16, 16 into 2, 32 by 3. 32 by 3, what is 32 by 3? It is like 30 by 3 plus 2 by 3, right? So 30 by 3 is 10, 10 2 by 3. Is there anything called 10 2 by 3? Yes, we have. So when the ball dropped from the 36-meter height, it bounced for the third time is only 10 2 by 3 meter, and that is the answer. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go. Question number 44, a totally different question. A boat having a length of 3 meter and the breadth of 2 meter floating on the lake. So a boat is floating, right? The boat sinks by 1 centimeter. So if there is a boat like this, and when a person sits inside, it sinks, like water comes from this height. It sinks by 1 centimeter when a man gets into it. What is the mass of the man? Now, what is the mass of the man? How will we find the mass of the man? See, the water displaced by the boat will be the actual mass, right? See one thing. First, we find out the volume when the person gets inside the boat. जब वो आदमी उसके अंदर बैठता है, जब वो बोट पानी के अंदर जाती है, तो वो एक फॉर्मूला है, एक बहुत बेसिक प्रिंसिपल है कि जो वाटर डिस्प्लेस होगा, that will be equal to the mass of the person, right? Now volume is equal to R into L into H. So no, not R into L into H. It should be like L into B into H. L is the length, B is the breadth, H is the height. So length is given as 3 meter, breadth is given as 2 meter, and it is in centimeter. So when you convert centimeter into meter, you just put 2 zeros. So it's like 0.01. So 3 into 2 is 6 and 0.06 meter cube is actually the volume which was displaced. Now, if you want to do one thing, mass of the man is volume into the density of the water, and generally the density of water is just 1000. So we multiply 0.06 into 1000. So 0.06 comes into 100, 2 zeros gone, 6 into 10. That will come out to be 60 kilogram. That person is of mass 60 kilogram. सिंपल है बॉस, ये एक बेसिक प्रिंसिपल है साइंस का कि आप जितना ही पानी डिस्प्लेस कर पाएंगे जितना आपका मास है. सो हमने पहले उस वॉल्यूम को निकाल दिया, उस वॉल्यूम के इक्विवेलेंट हमने मास निकाल दिया, एंड वी गॉट इट, राइट? सो लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So the dimensions of the rectangular box are in the ratio of 2:3:4. So the dimensions means length, breadth and height. So a rectangular box with the length, breadth and height is at the ratio of 2:3:4. And the difference between the cost covering it with a sheet of paper at the rate of 8 rupees and 9 rupees 50 is 1248. So find the dimension of the box in the meter, right? First thing we need to know is what is the surface area of a rectangle. See, surface area of a rectangle is 2 LB BH HL, right? Now let us do one thing. Let's length be 3L, let's breadth be 2L, and then the height be, for example, 4L. L or X or whatever, right? So I have put L. Or do one thing, not L, put it like A. Why A? Because otherwise we will get confused with the actual L. So here we go. Surface area is 2 into. Now L into B. So length into breadth is like 2x, 3x plus 3x, 4x plus 4x, 2x. This is the actual formula for what do you say is the surface area. Now 2 into 3 into 2 is 6x square, 3 into 4 is 12x square, and 4 into 2 is 8x square, right? So we have got 2 into 6 and 12 and 8 is 20 and 26. So 26x square That comes out to be 52x square. This is the actual surface area of the covering, right? 1248 is the difference of 9.5 and 8. So that difference of 1.5 rupees, see, this is 1248, and that is the difference of money when you do it like by 8 and when you do it by 9.50 per square meter, right? So we will find out per square meter. We will find out the square meter. So we will get 1248 divided by 1.5. So just removing 5 and we get 10. So we have got x square is equal to 1248 divided by 15 into 10 by 52. Why 52? Because if 52 is here with the multiply, it goes down, like that is in the denominator part. So this is 3 time, this is 2 time, this is 26 time. That is done. Now let's divide this by 3. So we have got 12 is 4 times, then 4 is 1 time, then 6 time. So it has got 4, 1, 6, is it? Like 12, then 1 time is this, the 4, 1, 6. Now 416 by 26. Let's do it once. It's like 1 time 2. Okay, so 416 when divided by 2. Let's divide it by 2. We got 2 and then 16 is 0 and then 8. And this is 13, right? So we divide by 2, 13. So 13, 20, 13 ones are 13. We got 13, 78, 78 is 6 time. So x square is 16. That means x is equal to 4. So what is the question? So it is like again 2, 3, 4. So 2x, 3x and 4x. So 2x it was like 4 into 2, 8. Then 4 into 3 is 12. Then 4 is 4, 16. So 8, 12, 16. 8, 12, 16. Here we go, 8, 12, 16. So finally we have arrived to the answer. And this is the very simple way. Starting में हमने क्या किया? Surface area निकाला. Surface area से x की value निकाल दी. x की value, this surface area की value को put कर दिया. कैसे किया? बहुत simple formula है boss. आपको ये देखना था this 1248 divide by the actual difference, because this is only the difference, right? Here we go. We go to the next question. Here we go. Question number 53. What did it say? The length of the longest rod that can be placed. If you remember, the longest rod is just the diagonal part. And diagonal is what you know is root L square plus B square plus H square. And that is 10, 10 and 5. So 10 square plus 10 square plus 5 square ka root. So it's like 100 plus 25. So it is like 225. And root 225 is 15. So the longest what we can put is 15 meter. Here is the answer. Here we go. Now to the next question we go. 65. See here, there is a rectangular tank is 225 meter by 162 meter. That is the base. At the base, yes, it is the base. With what speed water must be flowing into its through? An aperture of 60 centimeter, 45 centimeter, so that the level may be raised to 20 centimeter in 5 hours, right? So first find out the actual volume to be filled. So volume is to be filled as 225 meter into 162 meter into 20 upon 100 meter, right? So this is the actual we want to find out. So 0 gone. You can do one thing, just 2 and 225 by 5. So it's like 4 and 20 is 25, 45. Okay, so this when we multiply 45 by 162, so here we go, 162 into 45, so 5 2s are 10, 1, 6 5s are 31, 3, 5 1s are 5 and 3, 8, right? Now 4 2s are 8, 6 4s are 24, so carry 2, 4 1s are 4 and 2 6. So we got 0 and 9 and 12 and 7. So total volume that to be filled in 5 hours. So in 5 hours we need to fill 7290. So for 5 hours it is 7290. For 1 hour, right? For 1 hour it is 7290 divide by 5. Right? Let's divide this by 5. So when you divide this by 5, 1 time 22, that is 4 time 20, then we have got 2, 9. So it's like 5 time 25, we got 4. So 1548. That is in 1 hour we need to fill 1458. Now what is the question? The question is, what must be the speed so that you can fill this water, right? So we need to fill 1458. Speed is 1458 is the volume, and that must be filled by the aperture of 60 centimeter into 45 centimeter. So we need to fill this amount by that aperture. So what we do is just divide by the area of that is 60 centimeter into 45 centimeter. 60 centimeter, that is 0.6 into 0.45, right? So first we do is point hataiye. We put 10 and 100 over there so that we are safe now. Easily multiply, divide all these things. So we do it like 3 times, then we do it 7, then 5. So 5 is 2 times, then 18 is 9 times, right? 729. When you divide this by 3, so we have got 7, 3 is like 2 times 6, then we got 12. So 12 is like 4 times, so we got 4. Then we have got, so 729, we got 243. Now 243 again divide by this. So 45 is like 15. So this divide by 3. So that is 8 because the 24 is 8 and 81. So 15, 9 and it is not 9. 27 and 3, 5. And that is 2. So 27 into 2 is 54. So we get 5400. So this is the calculation and every part is done in front of you. So you can imagine in the examination what you need to do is just calculate easily all the things. If you will calculate these things easily, you will get to know that each and every calculation can be done very simplified way. So we got 5400. Is there any option like 5400? Yes, we have 5400 meter per hour. Here we go. So we move on to the next question. 89. The cost of painting the whole surface area of a cube at the rate of 13 paisa per square centimeter is this. Then the volume of the cube. Cost of painting the whole surface area of a cube. What is the surface area of a cube? That is 6a square, right? And the rate is 13 paisa per square centimeter is 3438. So when I multiply this 6a square into 13 paisa, so 0.13, I will get 343.98 because this is the total area. Each of area multiplied by 0.13, that is paisa, we will get 343.98. So do one thing, isko remove kar dete hain. So a square comes out to be 34398 divided by 13 into 6. Now this we need to divide, right? Okay, let's do easy calculations we must do. So we just do one thing, 4 and 3, 7 and 8, 15. So just divide this by 3 times. So here we get 2, 3 is 1, again 1, then 13. 13 is 4 times 12, 1, 19, 6 times and 6 times. 11466 is what I get when I divided this. So divided by 2 again, we got 11 is like 5 times, then 14 is 7 times, 4733. Now this you need to divide 4733, 5733 when divided by 13. So 13 into 4 is 52. We have got here 7 minus 2, 53. Again we have 4 times, that is 52. We got 1, 3, 13, that is 441. So a square is equal to 441 and that is the square of 21. So a square is equal to 441. That means a is equal to 21. So we have got the side here, right? If we have got the side here and we need the volume. So volume is basically a cube. That is 21 ka 21 से 3 बार multiplication and 21 ka cube. We know it very well. Say for example, we don't know the cube of 21. We don't know it. But when you see the option, there are 4 options. So 1 ka cube mein last digit 1 आएगा. But these 3 cannot be the cubes, right? So answer is 9261. If there is none of these or there are 2 options with the 1, we could have found out. But I generally try to do something faster with simplified manner. So in that simplified manner, 21 का cube जो है 96 आ जाएगा. Let's move on to the next question. How many cubes of 10 centimeter edge can be put in the cube of 1 meter edge, right? So there is a cube of that and we have to put 1 meter edge. So do just one thing. We have to put both in the similar way. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, right? So 100 into 100 into 100. This is the cube of, this is the volume of the cube of this thing. This is the volume of the bigger one, right? And the smaller one is 10 into 10 into 10. What I have done is, I have kept this as centimeter. When you convert centimeter into meter, we have got 100. So that 1 meter is 100 centimeter, 100 centimeter, 100 centimeter. Put all these zeros as there. So we have got 1000 cubes of 10 centimeter edge can be put. So 1000 is the right answer. So this was from MBA 2008. So in the similar way, see, बहुत सारे questions हैं, इसमें हम सारे ही questions कर सकते हैं. So we move on to the second exercise, that is data sufficiency type questions. So these type of questions generally asked in the exam paper. So how to approach that? Because that is a totally different approach. How you approach a general question, that is quantitative aptitude questions, and how you approach a data sufficiency question, totally different approach. Why so? In a arithmetic question, a quantitative aptitude question, what you need is you need to solve each and everything with a proper procedure or a short trick and you need to get the answer. In data sufficiency, as I told you always, you never need to solve the exact answer. You don't need that exact answer. You just want to, well, the question just want to know that if followed the data, is it possible that we will get the answer or not? Is data sufficient to give the answer or not? That is the only thing required. मतलब ये है simple सा. Data sufficiency में हमें exact answer से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. हमें सिर्फ इस बात से लेना देना है कि बॉस जो आंसर बनेगा, जो आंसर आएगा, क्या वो डेटा पर्याप्त कहलाएगा, वो आंसर के लिए पहुंचा पाएगा, आंसर मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा, that is important, right? आंसर क्या मिलेगा, not at all important. Do some questions and you will get to know. Okay. So first question, right? Question number 1 says what? See, options हर बार के वही रहते हैं, हमेशा जिसमें बताया मैंने आपको. See, option says that each of the questions given below have the data. So, A अगर आपका data number 1 is sufficient, B अगर आपका data 2 is sufficient, C if individually first and second both are sufficient, D if both are insufficient, first and second both are insufficient, and E they actually individually are not sufficient but together they can bring you the data. So let's see what does the question says. The question says what is the weight of the iron beam? Iron beam का weight हमें पता लगाना है, weight पता लगाना है, right? First वाला data says that L is equal to 9 meter, width is equal to 40 centimeter and height is equal to 20 centimeter, right? So we have got width with us, height with us and length with us. That can be converted in centimeter or meter, that can be converted. So not a big issue. What is second data? Second says that 50 kgs per cubic meter is the weight, right? So per cubic meter, what we can do is from L into B into H, that is LBH, LWH, whatever it is. So we can calculate the volume. And that volume can be calculated in meter cube, yes or no? And that meter cube of volume, when divided with, not 5, that is 50, when divided with 50 kilogram, will give you the total weight of the iron beam. So iron beam का volume first से निकल जाएगा. उसको हम जब multiply कर देंगे इस weight per meter cube से, we will get the actual weight, right? Abhi in examination, you don't need to find L into W into H. You don't need to find it. You just know that कि एक आएगी value, उसको इससे multiply करेंगे, answer आ जाएगा. So for this question number 1, we have the answer as E. 1 and 2 together is sufficient, right? So we move on to the next question. Here we go. Question number 5 for you all. What does it say? What is the total cost of painting the inner surface of an open box at the rate of 50 paisa per 100 square centimeter? 100 square centimeter का 50 पैसा यानी 50 पैसा लगेगा, right? So you need to find the total cost of painting the inner surface, open box. Open box is there, inner surface you need to do. So inner surface is 1, 2, 3, 4 walls and the base. The box is made of wood 3 centimeter thick. So 3 centimeter thick, we don't know, we don't want it like, see, उसका width कितना भी होगा, उसका inner surface से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. So अभी के लिए इसको एक बार question mark डाल देते हैं. The external dimension of the box is 50, 40 and 23. See, 50 into 40 into 23. We have got the external dimensions. So external length, external breadth and external height. We have got LBH. If we want to calculate the inner surface area, the surface area is one is LB, and then we have got, so we have a box with the something like this, right? And we need to find out what? The inner surface area, right? So for the inner surface area, you need, see, this is the height H, this is L and this is B. So the base is L into B. This part, this is H into L, this is H into L. And this part is B into H and B into H. So we can calculate, because see, we have got L, B and H with us. We have got that. And the thickness is 3 centimeter. So when we are going to find out what is the innermost portion, we just need to subtract 3 centimeter each. So when we subtract 3 centimeter from this, we subtract 3 from this, when we get 3 centimeter from this, or sometimes 6 centimeters. Say for example, we need to find out the inner breadth. So inner breadth, this is total breadth minus thickness 2 times. So 6, 3 here and 3 here. So if we remove 3 from the both sides, for example, what is the breadth? Breadth, say for example, is 40 centimeter. So 40 centimeter minus 6, that is 24 centimeter is the this. So in the similar way, we can find out what exactly we need to find out. So we can easily find out the inner surface area Once inner surface area is found, we multiply 50 paisa divided by 100 centimeter square and we get the answer. So together they are sufficient for sure, we can say. So question number 5, answer is E for elephant. Let's move on to the next question. Sorry. Here we go. Question number 11 of the same exercise we have here, right? A spherical ball of given radius x centimeter is melted and made into right circular cylinder, right? Spherical ball of given radius x is melted to made a right circular cylinder. So a ball that is spherical ball is converted into the cylinder. Great. What is the height of the cylinder? You need to find the height, right? The volume of cylinder is equal to the volume of the ball. That is, we know. What is new in that? The volume of cylinder will be equal to the volume of ball, because that is made like that spherical ball is converted into a cylinder. So I don't think this is a thing. The area of the base of cylinder is given. The area of the base is given, right? So if we know that volume, in any case it will be same, and the area of base is like pi r square is given. So pi r square is given. The volume is pi r square into h. So that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi r cube is this. R is, we know, x, and these values are same. So we can find, see, pi r square is given, height we need to find out. We can find out it easily. I don't think there is a problem, because if we say 4 by 3 pi x cube, that is r is given as x, is equal to h, so it's like pi r square h. Pi r square is given, this value is given, so h we can find out easily. So only second is sufficient. I don't know why this is given. This is not required at all. Question में ही दे रखा है कि this spherical ball is made into a right cylinder and no extra thing is there remaining. So one is not required, only second is required. So question number 11 का answer आ जाएगा, only second is required. Move on to the next question. Here we go, question number 14, previous year bank PO question. Let's see what does it say. What is the capacity of cylindrical tank? So capacity means we need to find out the volume of a cylindrical tank, right? The cylindrical is there. Radius of the base is half of its height. See, pi r square into h. This is the formula of volume. So radius is half is okay, but nothing is given. Neither the radius is given, neither the height nor the height is given. So still this is can't say वाला option, because अभी h और r में से एक भी given होगा, then we can find out. So अभी तो इसको छोड़ देते हैं. Second, the area of base is 616. So area of base is pi r square is 616. So in that form we can find out r. So यहाँ से r मिल जाएगा, यहाँ से इसको यहाँ रख देंगे, h की वैल्यू भी पता है हमें, that is like height is half, the base radius is half of height. So these two can be collected together, that I know. What about the third one? Height of the cylinder is 28. See, we had pi r square h here, and it was given that the radius of the base, so radius is h by 2, that was given in the first part. So either we should get r or h, then it is okay. So from second we get r, from third we get h. So I think that any two of the three, see, r and h is there, so we can make it from that. From this we can do, from this we can do. So any two of the three can be brought together to bring the answer. So question number 14, answer is E for elephant. So in this way, this chapter told us one thing, this chapter taught us one thing. Basic concept आपका clear होना चाहिए. Volume के बारे में, surface areas के बारे में, 3D objects कैसे बनते हैं उनके बारे में. If the basic concept is clear, you can do data sufficiency type question or the question they are. The only thing is you need to remember the basic formula. And for those formula, you should know the basic concept, how things are made. As I told you, the area of base when multiplied with the height, it will give you the formula of volume. whether it is like right cylindrical, right angle cylinder or anything else. Basic concept you should know. बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट के बाद क्वेश्चंस करिए, क्वेश्चंस को अच्छे से करिए. आई हैव लेफ्ट अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस फॉर यू ऑल जिसे आप अच्छे से सॉल्व कर सकें. एंड आई वुड स्ट्रांगली सजेस्ट वन थिंग, दैट अच्छे से जब सारे क्वेश्चंस हो जाएंगे आप बहुत अच्छे से एग्जाम दे पाएंगे. दैट इज फॉर श्योर. आपको एक काम करना है, इस वीडियो को आगे से आगे शेयर करना है. अगर अभी तक चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, डू सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल of S. Chand Academy. We will be really happy to serve you with other video solutions of other books also. Thank you and take care.